Welcome back to World Power Circle, the channel where global power plays are exposed before the mainstream catches on. Today, something massive just happened in the Middle East. And the world is still processing it. Iran didn't just fire missiles. They fired a message and Israel's most trusted air shield may have failed to answer. This is Operation True Promise 4, Wave 24, and the rules of this war just changed overnight. Stay locked in. This story unfolds fast. On March 6, Iran launched what it calls Wave 24 of its True Promise for Feet campaign, a coordinated missile offensive targeting the heart of Israel. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, stated flatly, every missile hit its intended target. Missiles screamed toward Tel Aviv, Beersheba, and multiple key zones across southern and central Israel. Residents in Beersheba reported hearing multiple large explosions, loud enough to shake buildings. Iran's stated targets: Israel's tech hubs, cybersecurity facilities, and military command centers. Here's where it gets alarming for Israeli civilians. Normally, Israel gives its people for 8 minutes between missile detection and sirens. That window is now collapsing. At 7:16 p.m., an alert went out. Sirens followed just 3 minutes later, by 8:40 p.m. The gap shrank to barely 1 minute, and by 9:54 p.m., only 2 minutes between warning and impact. Families scrambling for shelters with almost no time. Israel's Home Front Command blamed the shortened warnings on late detection and what they called unusual flight profiles. Iran isn't using yesterday's weapons anymore. The IRGC has confirmed the deployment of next-generation missile systems in this campaign. Named systems include Khorramshahr, Kibar-Shikan Fata, Emad, and Gadar, each with different ranges and devastating capabilities. These include both solid fuel and liquid fuel designs, giving Iran flexibility in launch timing and missile behavior. One IRGC-affiliated report claimed a missile struck Tel Aviv and detonated several minutes after impact, suggesting a delayed fuse or specialized warhead. Meanwhile, Israeli media confirmed at least one intercept, but couldn't verify any direct hits in populated areas. The Iron Dome held barely. This war isn't just Israel versus Iran. The IRGC has its sights on U.S. military installations across the entire region. In the 22nd wave, Iran claimed it destroyed advanced radar systems, drone maintenance hangars for MQ drones, and U-2 aircraft facilities at the Al Dhafar base in the UAE. They also claimed to have obliterated a Patriot missile defense system at that same base. At the Al base in Jordan, Iran claimed to have hit early warning radar, fuel depots, and both runways using kamikaze drones and ballistic missiles in combined strikes. One of the most chilling claims: 11 Americans reported killed at a base identified as Oberleitport, though this has not been independently confirmed. It's not just missiles from land. Iran's Navy has now entered the fight. Since Friday, the Iranian Navy has launched heavy drone attacks targeting American bases at Minhad and Camp Rifjan, as well as targets inside Israeli-controlled territory. The IRGC named the operation after fallen sailors from the Dina Ves. Israel didn't stay quiet. In direct retaliation, Israeli forces launched an extensive strike on targets inside Iran, including Murvat International Airport in Tehran. The Israeli military described the operation as targeting what it called regime infrastructure deep inside Iranian territory. Large fires broke out across sections of the airport. The strikes are the deepest Israeli hits inside Iran since this war began escalating. So what does this all mean? Iran's newest missiles are designed to outpace, outmaneuver, and overwhelm Israel's air defense grid. The shrinking warning times for Israeli civilians are a direct signal. The old playbook isn't working anymore. And with American bases now being targeted across the UAE and Jordan, this conflict is rapidly dragging in the United States. At World Power Circle, we don't just cover the headlines. We decode the strategy behind the strikes. If this breakdown helped you understand the bigger picture, smash that like button and subscribe, because this war is nowhere near over. This is World Power Circle. Stay informed. Stay ahead. See you in the next drop. Translation: Iran's new missiles are flying differently, lower, faster, or on angles Israel's radars weren't designed to catch.